We imagine the Christmas story as soft and glowing, warm and peaceful. But look closer. There's a lot of fear going on all around. Think of Zechariah the priest standing in the holiness of the temple. The angel Gabriel appears. What is the first thing that he feels? It's not awe, not immediate joy, but a crippling fear. His old and very ordered life is being torn apart by a promise too vast for him to absorb. Gabriel's first words to him? Do not be afraid. Then there's Mary, of course, a young woman likely in the middle of an ordinary day. The same dazzling messenger appears in her small, quiet room. Her confusion and distress are palpable. And again, the divine messenger must first sweep away the shadows of the heart. Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. Her fear was the natural, perhaps intelligent response to the impossible and the overwhelming. And finally, the shepherds, huddled under the night sky watching their flocks, the definition of a low-stakes routine night. Then the sky explodes into a glory they could never have imagined, filled with a terrifying, thunderous choir. Their reaction is pure, and it involves fear. And for the third time, the heavenly voice cuts through the darkness. Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy. Why is the command, do not be afraid, the constant heartbeat beneath the celestial music that's going on this time of year? I suspect it's because the arrival of the divine always challenges our finiteness, always makes us aware of our smallness. And our fear is the natural response when faced with something that requires us to surrender control, or to meet our limits, or to change, or to believe the unbelievable. But in these moments, to Zechariah, to Mary, to the shepherds, we're given a blueprint for overcoming our fear. The first step is to acknowledge it. They did not pretend the angel wasn't terrifying, and the angel did not pretend that they were not afraid. And that leads to the second part. Hear the voice. The command to not fear is immediately followed by a reason not to fear. It's a message, a promise, or a piece of good news. And then the final thing is to move in spite of the fear. Zechariah, though he found himself silenced, went home and fulfilled his purpose. Mary, though perplexed, answered nonetheless, let it be to me according to your word. The shepherds, trembling, left their livelihood and found the baby in the manger. The pattern is clear. Fear is the default human response to many things, but it is not the final answer. The Christmas story shows us that God doesn't wait for us to be brave or perfectly composed. God steps right into our sacred moments, in our quiet temple, in our small room, or on our lonely hillside, and says, I know you're afraid, but listen to the good news. So when you face something that feels impossible, overwhelming, or completely disruptive to your life, remember the people of the first Christmas. They did not overcome fear by waiting for it to disappear. They overcame it by listening to the promise and moving forward nonetheless. The message is simple. God's message and promise go with us always, even in the midst of our deepest fears.